bicycle hit him from the back.
What? Who?
Cuckoo. One bicycle.
Oh, bicycle,
Yeah, hit Cuckoo from the back.
Yeah.
And then that cyclist was very shocked because Cuckoo got up and then didn't blame him and just kept walking.
Yeah. And then just little blood and his 这2天3天，一个礼拜。
1 week.
Yeah. And then 在撞到的时候，那个人一直恐惧，你真的没问题吗？我说没问题啊，撞了我就走，然后他一直跟着我，一直跟着我。
Nervous and following him and keep asking, "Are you okay?"
And then he just say, "You are really no problem." You know, he jumping me and 我趴下去嘛。
Cuckoo fell on the ground.
But it's an accident.
Yeah.
Accident.
Yeah, and he come 从我后面撞过来。
From the back.
然后我这个是这样，然后有点在翻滚。Yeah. 我一醒来，我就拍一拍，no problem, you leaving. But he don't believe. You're so crazy, yeah. And then he follow me 20 minutes. He said, "You are real, no problem." He said, "Get out." He said, "Leave nothing." And then he look at me, touch this and touch this, and then he's 看我在摸我的时候，他还认为说我一定有问题，你要送我去医院。
He saw Cuckoo touching his own hand, and then he said, "Oh, let me take you to the hospital."
Yeah, he said, "No problem, just little, nothing." Yeah. 因为你也许这个人一直忧虑，你可能会怕有问题，但是对我来讲的确没问题，是有流点血，然后那个真的痛，那时候当下一点点痛，隔天才是真的有痛。
The person was worried, but for Cuckoo, he just took this pain as natural, and then he didn't want to carry this.
Yeah.
His mind, Cuckoo's mind didn't get involved to make any explanation or anything else.
这里有很多人看过，我拿我的烟，把我的身体就刺进去，什么叫痛？
Yeah, many people here saw Cuckoo did this. He put the cigarette ends on
Maybe people look.
his own
I don't know
arms.
why it's pain. I don't know. 当你去
你知道有痛，只是你不介入而已。
对，我不介入那个东西。
Of course, his body feels pain. Just Cuckoo's mind, he does not let his mind get involved in this pain.
Yeah. Nearby looking. Okay, my leg one time you shut. 因为你已经知道说身体跟神经，你的头脑你不认同这个痛，它是身体，身体有你的头，
不让你的头脑认同。
我不让我的头脑，不是说头脑它不会去介入。
The Cuckoo's mind does not get involved in this.
所以我们头脑常常会去介入它、解释它、分析它。
But usually people's mind like to get involved in any physical reaction and doing a lot of explanation.
But you can get infections when you don't do anything.
对，还是会感染，还是会，如果是。
但是我最少刺了最少30次、50次了，我为什么不受感染？
He did this at least 30 times, he said 30 times or 50 times, but he never got infection.
最大的感染，其实最大的感染是恐惧感染。
Body weak for infection.
Fear is the biggest infection.
I can go to the dentist and they can drill my teeth, no anesthetic.
女人，男的。One man went to see a dentist.
然后他说我会怕医生，我会怕。
And then this man said to the dentist, "Doctor, I'm so scared."
他说我打麻醉针不用紧。
No problem, I give you some injection and you don't feel the pain.
他说我还是会怕。
But still, I'm scared.
那医生说那我该怎么办呢？你要。
So the doctor said, "Then what can I do if you still feel scared?"
给我一杯威士忌。
Give me 1 cup of whiskey.
医生就给他一杯威士忌。
So the doctor brought him 1 glass of
医
whiskey.
生就要把他打麻醉针。
And then try to give him an injection.
医生我还是怕。
Still, I'm scared.
医生再给他第2杯。
So the doctor gave him the 2nd glass.
医生躺下来。
And the doctor said, "Lie down."
他说还一点点怕。
Still a little bit scared.
医生再给他第3杯。
And so the doctor gave him the 3rd glass.
然后他就说我不怕。
No, I'm not scared.
谁敢来拔我牙齿，你就小心。我 揍。
And if you dare to pull my tooth out, I would hit you.
我不怕你的。
I'm not scared of you.
Here's a question. What is authentic awareness? What's the nature? How can you know whether you're really aware or you're just dreaming that you have awareness?
你怎么知道你自己是真的觉知还是只在做梦？
当你在问这个问题的时候，你越丧失觉知。
When you are asking this question, you are getting away from your awareness. Away from your
你在问这个问题的时候，你的觉知都跑到屁眼里去了。
When you are asking this question, your awareness moves to your asshole.
其实你刚才问的那个选择的问题，这你要去做选择之前，或者是这个痛，或者在生活里面，当你的头脑介入之前，这里面有很多神秘的层次，你都没有去察觉。我们都已经太相信解释跟分析，这个头脑的这种语言文字的这个东西了。
So about your question, Cuckoo say that actually, because you talk about the first reaction spontaneously, and then there is choice, making choice, right? But Cuckoo say actually between this spontaneous reaction and the making of choice, between these two, there are many layers.
Yeah.
And that, but you are not aware of it.
比如说，我这个选择这个东西是我刚才讲最重要一点，你对你自己内在了解多少，而定。
And the point is, actually, the decision you make or how the way you make decision, it's up to how much you understand.
比如说一杯茶、一杯咖啡在这里，
For example, there's a cup of tea and a cup of coffee.
你很自然的去拿你要的咖啡，
Naturally, you take away the cup of coffee you want
呀，因为你了解，
because you know
Yeah.
what is coffee.
啊，都是一个小孩子就不同了。
But if it is a child, then he will do it differently.
他说这是什么茶？
He would like to know what is the tea,
啊，这个咖啡，
and he would like to know what is the coffee
他可能更多，
or more.
但是这是牛奶，
Milk,
这是果汁，
juice.
啊，他都不知道这个果汁是什么味道，这个咖啡或者什么，他都不知道，所以他不知道怎么选择。
And the child does not know what the taste of this milk, this juice, this coffee, this tea.
Yeah.
Then it's difficult for him to make choice.
呀，啊，因为你在生活里很多东西是进入自然选择，
But in your daily life, you naturally go into this making
啊，其
decisions.
实你也有选择，
But actually, and in fact, you are making many
但是你
choices.
是有了解，
But you do it with your understanding,
呀，所以才变成自然。
so it becomes natural.
啊，因为你的生命有很多选择，
Because in your life, you will face a lot of choices.
呀，所以我刚才讲选择这个东西，以你了解多少而定。
That's why Google said, how to make decision. The way you make decision is up to how much you understand the situation.
It's like programming. If you learn to drive bicycle or drive car, first, oh, now I do this, I do that. But when it is programmed fully automatically, then you don't even aware that choices are made, but you are just doing it because it's automatic programming.
Self, the more confident you will be. And when you are very confident in yourself, then you regret. You will just take whatever comes to you.
有一个人，他很喜欢喝酒，
One man liked drinking very much.
那么他的父母、他的妻子跟儿女都非常愤怒他这么喜欢喝酒，
So his wife, children angry with him because he is an alcoholic.
呀，而且他喝酒回家都会吐，
Because this man, whenever he get drunk, he come home and then he vomit everywhere.
然后他太太就去拿那个猪的那个肠子啊跟心啊，把它放在那个马桶里面，
So one night, the wife put the
猪肠跟猪心。
The intestine and the heart of pig in the toilet. 马桶里面。Heart and your intestine.
And then he looking in 他手还有一瓶酒。
He has still one bottle in his hand.
酒品，我知道酒不会让我吐出这个东西。
He said, no, I know the alcohol will not make me throw out this. To how much you understand yourself. When you understand yourself deep enough, then nobody can cheat you, and you will not be cheated.
Yeah. It's the one, you know, in the 他们这个有很多那个红菜吗？
红菜，红根菜就是
红根菜
那
对。
个beets, you know the red beets.
Yeah. Vitamin C.
Vitamin
Vitamin C. And go to P. It's color.
Vitamin B.
Yeah, how many different? But you don't know this. And you why my baby different? And my sugar different. 这任何事情，你对你生命一定要对你深入了解多少，定包括你的一切生活。来。没有的话，你就会很伤害自己。头脑是非常愚蠢的东西。
Because our minds very stupid.
他自己画一只老虎。
You know, 自己。
自己好像你自己画一只老虎地上。
On the wall.
然后呢，他画到最后才发现，不，他知道是假的。
In the beginning, this person knows that this tiger is not real; it's just a painting.
画到最后他是真的。
And then in the end, because the tiger looks so real, and so the mind believe this is a real tiger.
那你现在宗教有跟你讲说，把你画有天堂是怎么样的世界啊，地狱是什么世界啊？本来是画到最后好像有这个世界。
So the religion also give you the picture of heaven and hell, and then in the end, people believe there is really heaven and hell.
自己在设计上帝是怎么样的状态啊，魔鬼是怎么这样啊？画到最后，这个东西只是个画，只是一个东西，最后变成真的。
And human beings created the image of God and Satan and devils, and then in the end, they think there is really God and Satan and devil.
头脑就是这样。
That's the way of our mind.
你自己给自己恐惧，然后这个恐惧什么，最后是你又认同它是真的。
Our mind creates fear for itself, and then it forgets, and then in the end it believes there's really such fear.
I told you real joking. 以前我在看很多的病人的时候，有一个妇女一来，她就坐下来，她就开始说：上个月啊，我这胃痛啊，上个礼拜我觉得我的肝痛啊。
Before, when Cuckoo was working in a clinic, and then one day one woman came to the clinic, and she sat down on the chair and started to complain. She said, "Oh, last month, my stomach ache and also my liver's aching."
And then my check, not true. And then he talk. 我看可能这边长瘤，这边长癌哦。
Maybe I have tumor here, and maybe I have cancer here. She said.
然后他就说，这个好像这已经到今天好像是很严重了。
She said, "I feel it's very serious now."
And then 我的另外一个伙伴就在旁边。
Yeah. And Cuckoo's doctor friends, you know, made gesture and said, "This woman."
然后我就说，你等一下，我有一个重要电话去接一下。
And then Cuckoo said to her, "Oh, please wait a moment. I have to answer one phone."
我1分钟就回来。
I come back 1 minute.
我就去问他怎么了。
And so Cuckoo went to ask his friend, "What's wrong with this woman?"
这个女人，只要你说你不认同她真的有癌跟瘤她这个女人会生气，会跟你发脾气哦，你要小心。
And his friend told him that, "Be careful with this woman. If you deny her own sickness." You deny that she has cancer, she has tumor, she will be very angry with you.
And then I know. 我说对我在检查，很小的瘤，很小的癌哦。
And so Cuckoo came back to her and said to her, yes, a little tumor, a little cancer, but it's not too big, it's not too serious.
And then 你说，只有你说对，只有你说对。
You are right. You are the only doctor who's
每个人都说不
Good
对
doctor, good
没人说我没有。
You are good doctor, so you see it. The other doctor, they are not clever. They don't see it.
这就是头脑，
That's the mind.
他自己认为有，
The
就变
mind,
成呀，他的头脑里面认为就是有。
the mind believe its own creation, its own identification.
现在社会很奇怪，现在社会报纸、电视都在讲癌症瘤，癌症瘤，最后这些东西你只要有什么问题，你就想到那个东西，是不是有时会生那个东西？
So nowadays, the newspaper always report about cancer, and so many people they become very
Quick feel, just
Doubt.
little pain, little maybe cancer. I'm go to check, and then suck blood and suck pee, and then many this, and then later, and then many long time, maybe 10 days, maybe 1 week waiting doctor this and give you this paper talking, and then check cancer no cancer. 每个人都活在这个恐惧里，
people live in such fear for cancer.
而且这个社会需要你们活在这种恐惧、这种疾病里，医生跟社会他们在懂得如何去让他们去有钱赚。
In the hospital and the doctors, they like to see people live in such fear so they can have business.
这个药厂跟医生都很大的结合。
Especially the medicine factories, because there is always
Yeah.
good connection between medicine factories and the doctors.
怎么办？制造你头脑的恐惧。
Yeah, they want to make business better. How to do it? Just create fear for people.
But the mind does that anyway. The mind likes to create such fear also, so it can have good business.
头脑喜欢这样子，对。
头脑它是两极指向的，一个就是自认他自己什么都很高很厉害的指向，一个是恐惧指向的，这两个。
Our mind is extremist, and
Mind's what?
our extremist. Our mind extremist. Yes, either believe itself, 很高。
他什么都知道。
Superman, like superpower.
He know anything.
Know anything
还有一个
or knowing anything.
另外一面就是恐惧。
And the other side, the other extreme is full of fears.
Yeah, so it's like a pendulum that swings one way, yeah? It's like, oh, I'm so great one day, and then the next day I feel like a piece of shit.
对，
You know the North and the South Pole, they're on
Yeah.
the planet, they're
Numbers.
magnetic opposites, yeah?
Yeah.
It's like, you think the mind is connected to that in some way?
他说这个对啊，头脑就这样，也觉得自己很棒。他说是不是受南北极影响啊？所以这样子，南北极影响，所以
No,
才会
because I believe that's true.
受你的屁眼跟是你的鸟头产生两极问题的。
鸟头跟屁眼。
哎，
Oh, it's more affected by the asshole and the dick head. Dick head.
yeah, this side.
That's bullshit.
So basically,
Like keeping me thinking that things should be different from what they are, yeah? And as long as it keeps me thinking that, yeah, then it's in business, yeah?
Sure,
It can figure out how to make things better, yeah? So as long as I relate my mind as being who I am, yeah, then... But I appreciate what Cuckoo was saying earlier. Take time in the day and come back to yourself and say, yeah, I'm not my mind, and stop being true to the lie.
对啊，他说对啊，他就说他同意他讲
问。题啊，你有一个执着在那里。
But there's one problem that is you have some attachment there.
You know,
Attachment.
Yeah, I told you 啊，有一个英国人坐在船上，忽然那个船受到暴风雨，结果漂泊到一个岛上。
One English 一个人漂泊在船上。One
跟
Englishman,
一只狗，一只猪。
one Englishman in a boat, and they met a storm on the ocean, so they have shipwreck. And so the man and the pig and the dog were drifted to an island.
经过一个礼拜，
1 week later,
没事，
nothing happened,
一直在看船。
and he was looking for boats to come.
第二个礼拜他就受不了，
The second week, he felt very anxious,
他就抓那个猪，要拿来干。
so he felt like to fuck the pig.
就抓到那个猪，一抓到要干的时候，那个狗就回来咬它屁股或脚一下，那
And
个
when
猪
he
就跑
got
掉。
the pig and want to stick in, and then the dog came and bite the pig.
You know, this England.
England.
Yeah.
England what?
要咬它一下。
The dog bite this man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 猪又
When he
跑
was
掉。
fucking the pig.
I saw the I saw the pig escape. Yeah.
他然后每一次。1次、2次、3次都是刚好抓到猪要可以干的时
This
候，
man
那
tried
狗又来，都
many
没事。
times, 1, 2, 3 times, you know, whenever he caught the pig and he's ready, and then the dog came to bite him, and so the pig ran away.
他非常愤怒。
So he was mad.
后来有一个女人，
And suddenly one woman appeared,
光光衣服，
naked,
她说：“嗨，
pretty, and say hi.
我给你1个小时，
She said to the man, I give you 1 hour.
你看我。”她秀她的身体，
And then she showed her charming body.
只有1个小时，
Only 1 hour
你要
for
怎么
you.
样都可以。
You can do anything to me.
所以一个人说：“Good, thank you。
And the Englishman said, yeah.
请你把狗抓住。
She said to her, please catch the dog.
你的执着让你看不到整体。
Your attachment stop you from seeing the totality.
Good, very good diagnosis.
他说这整个人很好。
So
So what?
你
And
都
then,
知道，头脑都知道。等他碰到真正觉者的时候，就在那边哭，在那边说我怎么办呢？然后又坚持自己的见解。
Yeah, the mind knows everything, but when there is really something happen, the mind
He know everything.
hesitate, draw back, and full of fear,
Yeah.
trembling, and
没事的时候
cry.
头脑都没问题，什么都
When
知道。
there's no trouble, the mind feels almighty and knows everything.
呀，但是真的问题来的时候，他又不知道怎
When
么办。
there's real trouble, then the mind is
no, I
lost
understand
and
that. It's been
confused.
the experience of my life, actually. I understand what you're saying. and I agree totally. I mean,
他
it's
的确
totally
是这样子，
undeniable.
他非常同意你的意思。
So
记
what?
住要看到女人，不要只看到猪。
So remember, you have to stare at the woman, don't stare at the pig.
I mean, that kind of yeah, it's a metaphor.
And then we made laughing。英国人的女房嘛哈，她一直保持她的气质，保持她女王啊。她老公去外面怎么干怎么搞，最后她还是一样压抑到最后，她还是只是求她说回来陪陪我。那个
Oh yeah, about half years ago, have you read in newspaper? There's one very special news report about English Queen. After her mother and her sister died, she made a kind of announcement begging her husband coming to stay with her more often because
The Queen
yes,
begging her husband.
yes, because the husband has one mistress outside for years. And
He's making this up, yeah.
on newspaper we read this
The
story.
Queen Elizabeth's
Right,
Prince Philip, he's got a mistress.
Right.
Wow.
Yes, and then she's begging him to come home to see her more often. She said, "Don't."
This is a joke.
It's not a joke. It's a
It's
real
not a
story.
joke.
I don't read the newspapers, so. No, I know it's fucking bullshit. The Queen and Prince Philip don't do things like that. Prince Philip can't have a mistress. No, but carry on, it's really, yeah.
OK。
And then,
And then, yeah, and then.
what is a mistress?
传统里面就是有这种执着。
Because Cuckoo just want to point out that in the English tradition they have this kind of attachment,
我 gentleman
attached to the
as a
manner of gentleman,
那些东西都不是。
attached to good manners.
Yeah.
I think every
Elegance.
country has a certain tradition. You know, Americans have a certain
这
tradition.
都是比
Germans
喻
have a certain。
我刚好
tradition.
拿它来比
But
喻。
it's basically it's made up of the same polarities. You know, I mean, you get a Taiwanese man listens to his wife fucking someone else in another room, or an Englishman listening to his wife fuck someone else in another room. I think the reaction might be very similar, actually.
好像一个台湾男人看到老婆听到老婆在隔壁干一个人，跟一个英国男人听到老婆在隔壁干一个人，应该同样的反应吧？
So in this way, I'm just saying in this way, I think minds are pretty much the same in the way they work in this polarity game. I mean, you said it earlier, actually.
这是头脑的问题嘛，我们就要察觉头脑。
Yeah, so that's the problem of our mind. We just have to be aware of it.
That we're aware of what? That we're not our minds, or
我们要去察觉
他知道
头脑。
我们不是头脑吗？还是什么？
不是要看到头脑，它就是这种轨迹。奇怪了，没有事的时候就这样子强。
Just be aware of the
然后
trick of the
有事的时
mind.
候就
Trick
就像都反正都是梦了，不要管正向。
No matter positive or negative, they're all dreams.
But one
Oh, so why?
yeah, no, this is the.
Yeah, so why I told you？ 因为你跟我跟很多的教导不大一样。我发现你必须跟我有一个常常生活在一起的状态，或者是常常有机会的状态，生活的状态。我要等到你真的问题的时候，每个人在这里，我的方法就是我等你真的问题的时候，才有办法推到你的整体里。在还没有你有真的问题来的时候，要把你谈到这个真体，好像你的头脑不愿意去接受。它本身就是把事情太强。
You know, that's why Sahas, remember in the last Zen meeting, Cuckoo said that if you really want to have a total understanding of yourself, you have to stay around Cuckoo, like living together. So when there is real trouble happening to you, and then Cuckoo can push you into seeing your own totality. Because when in the Zen meeting, in this talking, there's nothing really happening. So there will be only this mind and
So
ping-pong.
we say you come one by one,
Yeah.
and later my talk you more understand totally. Yeah, and then you know, oh yeah, my body is lost this. Yeah, but your body no problem, just mind. 讲1年还是不会有结果。
If just through this kind of conversation in this kind of formal occasion, then even this conversation continue for 100 years, but it's useless.
We can speak in another
No,
way.
the troubles come. Yeah.
他说他可以用其他方式来讲。
His mattress.
所以任何方式，它不止只有一个方式。你这光只是身体你没有发生真正的问题来的时候，头脑不止只有一个方式来讲，它有1000个方式可以讲。
When there's not real happening, not real problem, the mind has not only 2 kinds of conversation. The mind can have thousands of conversation.
But why
Yeah,
we
you
are
have to-
sitting here then?
那我们都为什么坐在这里？
But you can put yourself into this.
可是你可以让自己进去真理，对不对？啊，他问女生，那我们为什么坐在这？
When it's useless.
你又要问你自己。
You have to ask yourself.
Yeah, but Cuckoo let us come also. We sit here
yeah.
and you talk to you. You answer question and it's useless.
我也不知道谁会来啊。
And Cuckoo does not know who are coming here.
Yeah, but when it's useless, why you anyway answer
我
the
只知道我要
question?
来而已啊。
Cuckoo knows only he is coming here.
Yeah, but why is answering question when it's
那你
useless?
为什么要回答问题呢？如果
我没有
是没有
回答，我
用。
说没有事啊，你们一直要问，问就是要讲啊。
No,
我
Cuckoo
发了
Cuckoo
啊
is not answering to any question. Just
Fooling around.
这什么号呢？这什么号？
Why not? Why you boring? You boring. So
What come here for?
you give me your energy, so me say boring. Why not? 我一开头一讲说，哎，没什么事可以回家了嘛，你们不走嘛
In？the beginning, Cuckoo said, "Oh, no question, and then no problem, and so everybody can go home."
啊，你已经走到那里了，你又走回来。
Sometimes you give us the illusion. You say to us, "Oh, that is very mysterious. Are you open to? Are you ready to
可是你有时候给人家
to have the
幻
answer?"
想啊，他说你，比如说你会跟那个
So you give us illusions.
敞开啊什么什么，是不是？
that there is something to
不要相信你，
understand.
不要相信你，
Don't believe in language.
相信你自己。
Believe in yourself.
Just inventing some problems, some dream problems to talk about dream problems and enjoy. Yeah.
他是想一些问题，然后来大家来好好的玩一玩。
是啊，因为你们的西方的头脑的结构就是在文字语言这个东西就是知识性就特别强，这些东西就是胜于东方，好，而且你们也引导东方在这个知识上的进化，啊，这个头脑上的一直很强的进化，但是都必须跟你玩你的头脑，先跟你头脑玩一段时间，然后再等到你真的问题的时候，你才可以回到你的正题，比较容易。
Because the Western minds are very knowledgeable, and also in this world, the Western world is leading revolution in knowledge, evolution in knowledge. So to you, this is the right way to start with this conversation, and in a way, this is a kind of guidance. And until one day when there is real trouble happening to you, and then this conversation can function as a kind of foundation.
没有真的问题的时候，你的头脑太强了。
Oh, because when
Chase
there's
the dream.
chase
Chains of the dream.
chains of the dream,
Yeah, dream.
dreams.
Why can't it work as a foundation without trouble? Anyway, I mean, if you're awake, you should be able to. Yeah, without trouble. Can't this conversation work as a foundation without trouble?
他说如果没有麻烦的话，可不可以这些讲话可不可以成为一种基础？
有，对啊，那这是我的工作。
不就是你，因为你刚才说这种对话就是可以是一个基础嘛，那就有麻烦来的时候就可以对他们有一种帮助嘛。对，然后他说，那如果没有麻烦，难道就没帮助吗？
没有麻烦，
没有帮助吗？
对，没有麻烦的时候就不可能没有麻烦的。
But impossible that you will have no troubles in your life.
Eh? No, I do, but it's like, can he only help me when I've got troubles?
那你
我是在等你的麻烦。
Cuckoo is waiting for your trouble.
Well, I just had like 4 or 5 months of troubles and now they're gone.
4、5个月的麻烦，现在已经刚刚消失了呢。
有更大的。
They were just dream troubles.
Bigger troubles are coming.
Like death and.
死亡吗？
那是最大的，那是。
That's the
I mean,
biggest
like-
one. Before death. Before death.
Bigger troubles.
Yeah.
This kind of prediction going on here.
所以你是预测吗？
不是一种，因为你一直要干猪哦，你会不知道下个片刻可能狗在干你。
Because if you try to fuck the pig all the time, maybe next time the dog will fuck you.
Yeah, but maybe it's a fucking. What about the fucking? It's a dream pig and a dream dog as
可
well.
是如果是这个猪跟狗都是梦想的呢？
I mean, who's the pig and dog? I mean, it's all dream pig,
所
dream
以
dog.
啊，既然是梦想，那你谁在干猪，谁在干狗啊？狗在干谁在干谁？既然
So if dream pig and dream dog, so who is fucking the dream pig, dream dog? And
Nobody.
who is 他没有人
啊，谁在说没有人？
，and who is saying no one is?
Another dream.
This is where it gets a little bit paradoxical.
他说这个有点像矛盾哦。
Yeah, because you can say, "Oh, I'm nothing," and then you say, "Oh, who's saying I'm nothing?" Yeah, it's like
然后你说，因为他如果说我
like awareness is. Who's saying awareness
他说我如果
is?
是觉知，然后你又说谁是觉知呢？
No, I mean it's like yeah. Fuck.
谈截肢那是什么？就好
他
像
说举例啦，他说
举例
这种对话是有点矛盾，因为他如果一直讲下去，然后你就问他说谁在做什么，然后他一讲下去你就说谁在做，谁在讲什么，这样会变成说是自相矛盾，所以他就觉得说这样讲下去。
谁在说自相矛盾？如果你懂就懂，也不要去再纠结。
And who is saying this paradoxical?
如果你真的懂就懂。
And,
If you really
and who is asking who's saying it?
No,
Who's
你不要再
if you knows, then you knows.
知道就是知
Yeah,
道。
exactly. No, I bow down to that. If you know, you know. No. If you know,
You
you
know
know.
it.
If you know, you
You know,
know.
you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
这个
And then
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you know. You're just pretending not to know, actually. Yeah, if you don't know, you know.
Yeah.
You're just pretending not to know.
Oh, you know, I don't know.
You don't know.
You go from.
I think everyone knows if the dream's a dream, then
Good.
so how to get out.
You know 庄子的 one story say，庄子梦蝶嘛，蝴蝶梦见庄子嘛。
The most famous parable of Zhuangzi, one night the butterfly.
A butterfly.
Says feet, no,
Yeah,
it's a
same.
beautiful
Yeah.
parable. No,
Who-
say it anyway.
Who is dreaming it? Yeah.
One night he was dreaming,
嗯哼。
and then he dreamed that he was the butterfly, and then
哎，
醒来之后，
醒来之后，那个他就看到，其实不是他在梦，他梦见蝴蝶，是蝴蝶梦见他。
after he woke up, he said, "Oh, it's not me dreaming about the butterfly. It's butterfly dream about me."
所以到底谁在梦？
And who is dreaming?
But there is no letter going letter to the no dream. One dream there, one dream there, one dream, and then
他说：“难道没有这个阶梯让你走上去，走到没有梦的地方？”
有啊，阶梯看几楼，你走上去就到几楼。
It depends how many floors there are. Then you just keep walking up.
我告诉你，没有方法，没有阶梯，
Cuckoo tell you that there's no ladder.
只有这个当下。
Only this moment.
你是谁？
You, who are you?
谁在问问题？
Who is asking question?
but I can create myself a nicer dream. So it's nice to have a nice dream instead of a not nice dream.
他说：“可是我可以这样创造一个好的梦啊，比较有好的梦比较好，比噩梦好。”他说：“我创造好梦总比创造噩梦好吧？”
好梦、噩梦最好，都是梦，谁在分别好梦或噩梦？
But either bad dream or good dreams are dreams. And who is telling this difference?
You remember? Maybe you don't know. It's one joking. 有个人在电影院看你的电影，
One man in the cinema watching movies,
然后一个女孩子在脱衣服，
and on the screen, one woman taking off her dress.
最后一件要脱下来的时候
你们讲在哪里？
在电影院在河里面要下湖。
On the lakeside, this woman was taking off her dress.
Yeah.
And then when he was taking off the last piece,
刚好火车过去，
the train passed by.
然后火车过去了，那
And
个
when
女
the
人在水，
train is gone, the woman already in the lake.
那里讲 fuck you， 怎么这么刚好？他妈的！
And that man was very upset and said, fuck. Why?
旁边就问他说，怎么了？
And so the neighbor asked him, what happened? What happened? What you say?
我看这个词，我已经看10次了，怎么每一次叫读后到火车刚
I
多？
watched this movie for 10 times, and every time it is so bad luck. Every time the train passed by at the same time.
你们就是一直在看那个，
So that's you doing this.
你没有去看到你是电影，
And you don't see that it's movie.
你没有看到那是梦，
You don't see that it's a dream.
还在分别好坏。
And you are telling the good from bad, right from wrong.
看了10次了，还他妈的他们抱怨那条火车。
10 times of the same movie and still complaining about the train passing.
So 无聊，快点弄掉，无麻烦，弄有麻烦。
So if you feel bored and
That's good.
what to do, then you just bang your head against the wall until the problem comes.
Or jump in front of the train.
Trouble comes.
Jump in front of the train.
或者是跳下火车。
Yeah, read over here.
The dream train.
Yeah.
The dream train.
他说那个梦的火车。
So
That you mean by the you and the me will you are talking about?
You?
Or will you point to all this?
啊，point
Pointing.
pointing.
In the speaking, Cuckoo is pointing to the. It's you. It's the you who is making the questions and you. Boy is always pointing and speaking to something beyond the mind, who sees the mind working, who does not have to go in the two polarities.
That's you.
因为这有时候那个不会掉入。
Just
现在跟我讲话，
Now you are talking to Cuckoo,
yeah.
啊，你的手在抓痒，
and your hands are scratching your arm.
啊，另外一只手在拿被子，
The other hand's holding a glass,
啊，另外一只脚翘在那边，
and one leg upon the other,
啊，一个在讲话，
and one speaking,
一个在抓痒，
one
一
scratching,
个拿着外物，
one holding a glass.
I'm blinking.
one drinking。So，你说
So,
Blinking, battle.
这是谁？
so who is that?
谁是真的？哪一个不是真的？
Who is not real? Who is real?
你又要讲话又要抓痒哦。
You are scratching and talking.
And then take glass, huh? And then why you not forget for the 讲
The aware.
Okay, who is
Aware.
real? Yeah, okay.
That's
哪一个
not.
是真的
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is real? 什么是哪一个真的？
？Yeah，哪一个是真的？
Which
啊
is
哪一个是假的？
which is real? Which is unreal?
Real is what is seeing it.
看到那个是真的啦。
啊，但是你没有看到，他为什么会去抓？
But you don't see your arms. Why you can scratch your arms?
No, what the inner.
Is the one scratching real, or is the one speaking real?
The one who sees all the actions and is
看到那
involved.
这些
Or,
东西，对，这是真的。
啊，谁在看？
And who? 谁在看？Who is watching?
还是没有演的是谁？
And who is that one without
还有
language?
演的是谁？
Who is that one without language? And who is the one with language?
yes.
知道就是知道，
知道
就在解
If
释
you know,
you know。
don't
所以我
explain.
刚才讲说，就是这个当下，
If you know, don't explain.
我是主持那个当下，我的主持那个东西。
Point out this on the spot in this moment.
呀，
And
啊
then,
但是你的头脑就是一直，
but your mind keep on expressing.
Because
That's
at that point I make a kind of duality.
可是那个时候它就变成两
因为
个元
我点那一瞬间的时候，你并没有去真正的去跟他在一起，你还是以头脑为主想。
Because when Cuckoo point out to you that who is scratching, who is holding the glass, you didn't stay with this. You are still here thinking.
呀，因为你没有去跟他在一起。
You didn't stay with this.
呀，那个人能够使用你的头脑来讲话，又可以使用你的手去抓右手，又让你的左手拿的东西不会掉下去，那个是真的主人。但是你却不愿意去认识这个真实，你却让头脑一直在表达，那你就丧失那个片刻，丧失那个我帮你点破这个点，一起旁边的人就可以看到。
Yeah, because that one who can scratch the arms, holding the glass, and also sitting there, putting one leg upon the other one. But you are dominated by the mind, so you don't feel this. But actually, people in this room, when they are watching you, they can see it, but you don't see it.
你就是在中国的禅里面，你已经问这个问题了，啊，师父已经帮你点了，啊，你又从头脑，你就会被打，
If
会被打得很惨。
if you were in a Zen monastery, you put out this question, and the Zen master already gave you pointing, but still you are staying in this mind and keep talking, and then you will get a very hard hit from the Zen master, a real hit
real hit
with a stick,
Yeah.
real stick. 因为
因为你真的在问，想要了解那个真的主人，啊，师傅已经给你点出来了，你又头脑在狡辩，你就错
Because
了。
you really want to and you really want to get to know this real master in you. You are asking about this real master in you, and Cuckoo pointing it out, but still you keep talking, and then you will get a bad hit from the real master.
像啊，萨哈斯刚刚讲，nobody, no person，呀，会被打得更惨。
Yeah, and then just like what Sahas did, if he kept saying that I'm nobody, nothing, and then he would very hard hit from the
Yeah.
master.
有一个禅宗的故事是，他说有一个人不吃，啊，不饿，也不用吃，也不用睡，啊，然后24小时不是你，那是谁？
There's one Zen monk asking that there's one in you who never eat, who never drink, who never sleep, who never shit, but 24 hours all day long giving you service. And who is this one?
然后有一个门徒站出来说：“是我自己。”
And then there's one Zen disciple stood up and said, "It's myself."
然后师傅手上刚有一个花瓶，被砰，
And
头就破
there's
孔。
one vase in the hand of the Zen master, so he threw this vase at him, and then he broke his head.
Yeah, and then 他就从那瞬间成道。
But then he got enlightened.
你要不要
These
这样？
disciples got enlightened when the master threw this vase at him. Do you want this?
You more bigger, more bigger. And similar is bam.
Yeah, I want.
You want? 你到底是要知道还是要烂鸟了？
You want to know or you want a dick?
I want to know.
You want to know or you want a dick?
Sometimes. No, I want to know. I was confused
this
by the
one
word
want
of dick. No, I'm sorry. In the moment I was in the real, I want to know.
现在他应该是要知道，他现在知道他刚弄错了，他现在想知道。
A short mistake, but
哎，来嘛，哎。Good.
that's how life works. That's why we are all confused.
他说我们都搞混了，懂吗？
所以你们都会让我很多的制造很多笑话给我。我为什么不想？我玩这个游戏怎么会无聊？
You know, that's why Cuckoo like to have Zen meeting because you will bring a lot of jokes to him.
你是真的笑话。
You are a real joke.
Yeah, but I want to know
哎
also.
，OK，那
可他也真的要知道。
你真的要知道，不是这样子，
If
不
you
是只有这
really,
么简单的。
if you really want to know, it is not so simple.
有一个禅的故事，就是说，他有很多的门徒，那么这个师傅说要死了，他说，只要有人愿意跟我一起去死，好，那么我会陪我死了，那么我会告诉他生命唯一的真相。你们回去想，我还有3年要死。
In one Zen monastery, the Zen master is dying. So before he died, he said to his disciples, if any one of you really want to know the truth, and he should die with me. And if you die with me, before you die, I will tell you the truth. Now I give you 3 days to consider about this.
结果很多人都来到，包括他前面的5个大门徒，都一直没有靠近师傅，只有其他比较小的门徒跟师傅说：“师傅，我们都还没有准备好。”
And all those big disciples didn't say anything, didn't get close to him, but only some young, small disciples went closer to the master and said, Master, but we are not ready yet.
那师傅就很生气说：“只剩下最后一天，他就把那个5个门徒，大的门徒叫过来，他说：‘你们怎么了？不想知道真理吗？’
So on the last day, the master was a little bit angry, and then he called the 5 first old master. He called them and said, "Well, you don't like to get enlightened?"
他们说：“我们比较想当主持，成道我们不想当主持了。
主持。
我们比较不想成道了，真的。”
And these 5 old masters said, and 5 old disciples said that, Master,
我们还没有准备好。
we think we are not ready yet to know the truth because we prefer to be managers of our monastery.
所以你真的要知道真理吗？
So you really want to know the truth?
所以为什么佛陀一边拿着钻石，一边他说我这边有2个钻石，你们要哪一个？一边没有，一边有一个真的钻石。
So one time the Buddha held one diamond in one hand, and the other hand he said he had one invisible diamond, and he asked people which do they want.
每个人说我们只看到那边哪里有钻石，大家没有。
And most of them
你骗人
said
什么那边有？
we see only one diamond in your hand, and the other hand we don't see anything.
你为什么说那边也有钻
Why
石？
you say there's also one diamond in that empty hand?
所以你们只相信有的东西。
Because you believe what your eyes sees.
所以这边虽然看不见，但是它是的确是无形的钻石。
Although in this hand it is empty, but there is one invisible diamond.
那大家都想要看到见的东西，他们不知道看不见的东西是什么。
People believe only visible things. They don't see what is invisible.
I believe in invisible things, but why it's so difficult to that other people also can see them?
他说他相信无形的东西，可是为什么别人看不见？
你自己把你的眼睛盖住了。
Because you cover your eyes.
你太多的文字语言的大便，把你的眼
You
睛
cover your eyes with a lot of sheets of language and words,
跟答案，
answers,
跟简单的东西，想要快的东西。
and fast food.
But how to break through that?
那怎么样能够打破这些？
你真的准备好了，连生命都不要，
When you are really ready and you even want to risk your life,
或完全绝望，
or when you are totally desperate, in despair.
你现在还有很多希望，
Now you are still full of hopes,
还有很多的欲望，
full of desires.
你还有很多的你所期待的东西还没结束。
Desires are so strong.
他说他现在欲望没那么强了。
你看，我的欲望就不是只是身体而已，就像你说想要知道这个答案，就是最大的欲望。
This desire, when you say you want to know, this is the biggest desire.
Yeah, that's the biggest desire. That's the biggest desire.
Yo,
You have to
oh.
drop that desire.
Of course.
Help. Yeah, then I better stay at home. Or what?
我已经给你们玩5年了，今年第6年。我就是我真的不了解，我不知道，我早就被你们玩倒了。
Cuckoo say he has been your toy for five years. So if he does not really have the understanding, then he would have been finished long time ago.
Then?
He would have been finished.
Then?
When?
No, I didn't understand.
Cuckoo say he has been your toy
Yeah.
for 5 years, and if he is not a man of real understanding, then he would have been finished by you.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
当然咯。
所以啊，
Yeah, but why is it
我
so
我常跟你
difficult
讲
for Cuckoo to break through this stupid mind?
可是为什么你那么难打破他的愚昧的头脑？
对我来讲，我给你的是你自己不知道啊，不是我不打破啊，是你自己认不清楚啊。
Actually, Cuckoo already gave you, but you didn't see it
你在你的眼里可是大便啊。
because your eyes are covered with the language and words.
Yeah, but take them away.
我们把它拿走啊。
你自己身上你自己拿，凭什么要这样
This？is what you have to do by yourself.
你自己啊？难道你又不是我，我也没办法去把你砍头，去把你拿，我没办法，你自己要想办法去拿，你自己要去对自己信任啊。
Because the words and language is inside of you, so you have to take it away by yourself. Cuckoo is not the.
自己给自己，衣服是你自己穿的，你要自己脱啊。
You put on your clothes and then you have to take it off by yourself.
难道要我脱吗？
You want Cuckoo to take off your clothes?
那饭是你自己吃的，便要自己拉，难道我帮你拉大便啊？
And you eat food, so you have to shit by yourself. Cuckoo cannot shit for you.
我排的便不是你的，你排的便不会是我的。
Cuckoo shit every day, but he shit for himself. He cannot shit for you.
But other things I can very good by myself.
然后他好像自己没办法做得很好。
But to look to your own conditioning of the mind and asking questions, it's very difficult to break through,
他说
even if you have a good motivation.
他说即使有很好的动机，可是头脑的制约还是很难打破的。
所以啊，我说我一直在找，真的愿意。我在这里跟每个人相处那么久，我的目的是我来这里的游戏，在这边就是我在看啊，谁真的愿意去探讨自己。
That's why Cuckoo is playing this kind of game with people because he is here watching and waiting to see who really want to understand himself.
Yeah. You know Sahas
That's what?
and his England group. In Goa,
English book.
my left some selling fish every night. But I give two way. One way, you like eating fish, follow me, go to fishing. And then you like go to fishing, come to my left side, yeah, eating fishing. 所以你们是要自己去钓鱼，还是要自己来吃鱼？你们只是都是自己不愿意来去钓鱼，然后觉得是期待别人钓鱼给你吃，你觉得哪一个方法比较好？当然是拿了钱去人家煮好的比较方便，去钓鱼是当然很困难的，是吧？
It is totally up to you whether you want to learn fishing or you want to eat fish in your plate.
我现在钓了一只钓竿给你，你又不要，你说我要的是鱼，我干嘛钓竿？
And Cuckoo just threw to you one fishing rod, but you don't want to learn to use the fishing rod to fish. You want to
Or the hanger.
fishing rod
Okay.
to fish.
啊，你不要啊，你说
You,
我
you
要。
don't want to learn fishing. You are asking for fish in the plate.
那我说鱼就在那里，
And Cuckoo is telling you that the fish is here,
钓竿在
there,
这里。
and the fishing rod is here.
啊，你身体有一个钓竿，也有鱼钩啊，也有鱼，你为什么自己不钓看看？为什么一定要告诉我说你的鱼在那里？
Inside of you lays fish, and inside of you lays fishing rod. But you have to go fishing. You have to fish yourself
你里面有鱼，
because there's fish inside of you.
会越钓越大。
And the more you try to fish it, the fish become bigger.
信任，要信任去钓。
And then you have to go fishing in yourself with your trust.
You know, he's Punawan. He never fishing. He first night come to me to boat in the ocean fishing. He first night catch big one. He said, "Hey, why just this?" This man likes the story. Read good story. You know Maju.
Maju, Zen master.
Not
Zen master.
personally, but
Yeah. His one disciple Lighten. Yeah. But before he's hunting, 他是一个猎人
Hunter.
hunter，你看，有一天他跑到那个，他追了一只鹿，然后经过那个庙里，他问那个马主说：“你有没有看到一只鹿啊
So Maju was in the Zen monastery, and then one day one hunter passed by this monastery because this hunter was running after one deer. And so he met Maju, and then he asked Maju, "Did you see one deer passing by here?"
然后这个师傅说：“没有啊。
And the Maju master said, "No, I didn't see any."
哦，你是猎人啊？
"Oh, you are a hunter?"
他说：“你一次猎几只
And this Maju asked this hunter, "How many deers can you hunt every time?"
哦，一次收一只。
He said, "One time I can shoot one deer."
然后他就说：“你不是好猎人。
And so the Maju said, "You are not a good hunter." ”
他说：“那你是一个和尚，你也会打猎吗
And he said to him, "Oh, you are a monk. Do you hunt?"
是啊。
Yes, I do.
那你一次射几只？
Then how many deers can you hunt at one time?
我一次射1群。
He said, the Maju said to him, I hunt one group of deer at one time.
然后这个猎人说：“彼此都是生命，射一只还可以，你怎么一次射1群呢？”
And this hunter said, then you are very cruel. We are alive, and the deer, the animals are also alive. And if you hunt one group at one time, you are too cruel.
他说：“你既然知道这个事实，那我杀一只也是一样，是不是？”
And so the Zen master said to him, oh, so you know this. But you know, even you kill only one deer, you are also killing, right?
说你为什么不射你自己？
And the hunter said yes. And then the master said to him, then why don't you kill yourself? Why don't you shoot yourself?
他说拿剑起来是，的确很困难。
And so the hunter tried. He aimed an arrow at himself, but really difficult to shoot himself.
他就把剑丢下去，
So this hunter threw this arrow down to the ground.
就跟马祖说：“收我为徒吧，教我怎么样射自己。”
So he said to the Zen master, would you please take me as your disciple? I want to learn from you how to shoot myself.
I've got a story.
还有故事。
One day, one man went to see Ramana Maharshi. Yeah? His son had died. Yeah, and you know, his wife had already died, and his son was the only thing in his life. And he said, "You know, my son's died. I'm so like broken-hearted. I don't know what to do." Yeah. And he said, "Can you tell me what is God?" And Ramana Maharshi just sat there for 15 minutes in silence, and then he opened his eyes and he said, "What is God?"
This man said,
Ramana Maharshi. Yeah.
他说那个有。
你自己本身了解多少？
So you can tell us this story, but how much do you understand?
It's like basically, you know, can you help me to kill myself? It's like Osho once said, yeah, you all want to die, but you all want to be, you all want to... No, I bought 12. No, I bought 12 tonight. They're in the fridge. So I bought 12 beers. Help yourself, everybody. No, but yeah, he said, yeah, you all want to die, but you all want to be there at your own funeral. You want to be at your own funeral, yeah? And I mean, it's like such a great... Yeah?
命中跟别人。
他就说，你们都想要在自己的葬礼上要死，然后要在自己的葬礼上，就看到自己的死亡，看到自己的死亡。
这个当下你就是可以看到你自己的死亡，就是说，当你不去顺其你的头脑去狡辩的时候，你就可以看到那个头脑的死亡。但是你们却把这种东西看到，好像是一个很遥远，或者是为了吓死的那个片刻。
Actually, in this moment, you can be in your funeral. If you see your mind, then you can see the death of the mind. Then you can be in your own funeral.
Okay,
but sorry, yeah, but sorry, but then.
比如说我在跟对方讲话，我在跟一个人讲
For example, if Cuckoo is talking to somebody.
比如我跟哪一秒讲话。
Talking to Nahima.
我在跟讲话的时候，你听到我们两个在讲话。
And you heard what they are talking.
然后你忽然也有想要插进来。
And then you feel like to cut in.
但是呢，我忽然把你压住，你不要讲。
And suddenly Cuckoo stop you, said, "Don't interrupt."
然后你忽然可以看到你刚才想要讲的那些东西，你就可以去看到。
Because you hold on to yourself, and then you thought you can see what you had wanted to say. You know the words is here, and then you stop.
那就是你头脑的死亡。
That's the death of the mind.
但是你不想让它死亡。
But you don't do this. You don't like to let your mind.
你就是一直要讲。
You want to speak out.
所以你就流失能量。
And then you lose your energy.
So how to get away? So how to get away from the projections? When you say what questions?
Just after 10 o'clock, please don't.
我们都来了，每个佛都在这里聚会。
So since every Buddha is here.
因为在禅的方式是把每一个人称为佛。 你们并没有失去自己就是佛，只是你们不知道自己是佛，把自己覆盖。
In the Zen way, they call everyone Buddha because actually you are Buddha, just you are covered.
你怀疑自己，
And because you doubt about yourself.
Lying. Telling
它
lies.
都是头脑。
好像在偷有头脑的东西都是偷来的。
People, just like whatever they have in the English museum, are all stolen.
你弄偷来的，
Yeah, we don't steal it. We don't
都
steal
是
it.
偷来的，所以不要相信它，
Yeah, so don't believe.
都是你自己的创作。
But the mind is a museum, I agree. It's the biggest gold casket of all. Yeah, sure, man. That's why people don't sit in front of people like you.
那是
所以他说就是这样，所以大家才会坐在像你这种证人的旁边啊来练坐。
那你了解
And when you really understand and see it, you will see that this enlightenment is more stinky than shit. More stinky than shit.
两个快乐，
啊，什么？
不讲两个快乐的，
什么叫
他们
不讲两个快乐？
讲爽，爽就是超越快乐。Please, hugging together, okay? This one person, okay? You see, this 一个人 people, yeah. 然后这样加起来就是变成大
Big.
big, and then big happy, and beyond language, beyond language, yeah. So this, you don't know what to say, so it calls 爽。
Fucking good.
爽，哦，爽死了 ，happy nothing， 爽哦
Beyond language.
，what to say? Yes, beyond language. Okay.
就是
You
爽
going to and writing your teacher say every Chinese oh 爽爽。Yeah, fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this le happy. This is happy. Yeah, this is happy. And other side I'm happy. Yeah. And then 因为你就是成道这两个字，我们讲在你这是彻悟真的了解的东西，你没有办法去谈到成道这个字，因为它的完全就像跟 fucking good 就是你昨天做爱怎么样啊？你叫我怎么说？好像这样。你就是了解的话，比如说你一个小孩子问你说什么是做爱啊？做爱怎么样啊？你怎么跟他讲？
Enlightenment can never be expressed because it is something similar that when a child asks you, how do you feel when you make love? Then how can you explain to a child?
你说你长大就知道了。
You can only say when you grow up, then you know.
你那个很长又长毛了之后你就知道。
When your stuff grow longer and have hair, then you will know.
呀，所以你没办法直接跟你讲，跟那个小孩子说做爱的过程怎么样，你没办法讲。
You cannot describe the process and the experience of fucking.
Yeah, but it's like you want to express it, yeah.
可是你要表达不是吗？
没必要，我没有，只是说你要不要去进入那个过程。就像一个小孩子不能一直问说做爱是什么。
No, Cuckoo is not expressing that. Cuckoo is encouraging you to enter that.
Yeah, no, absolutely, no, totally, yeah. Cuckoo wants me to know what he knows, yeah. He wants me to know what he knows, yeah. Totally, I understand.
是啊，我吃到的东西，我总是也让你吃到，是比较真实。但是我用讲也没有用。
He wants to eat what he has eaten.
He wants us to eat.
Yeah, he wants you to
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah, I mean, I could say it must be frustrating for him, but he's beyond frustration, yeah? Because he knows the dream's a dream, yeah? He knows the dream is a fucking dream, then you can just laugh at the dream, yeah? The mind is the dream. Whereas I think, oh, there's something to get, yeah? There's something to get. Who wants to get it? The mind. The mind only wants to get something. So like fucking hell, the game goes on.
他说你知道梦是梦吗？对不对？你知道梦是梦吗？他说他们的头脑就是想要去，一直想要去得到什么。
那你总是要等啊，你总是要去认识自己。
So you have to wait and you have to understand yourself.
你知道那个小孩生出来为什么一直哭吗？
Do you know why a baby cries so hard when the baby was born?
You know why？
You know why?
他看护士那么美，他没有办法干，所以他哭啊。
Because when the baby is born and then immediately he sees such a pretty nurse, but he has to wait so long. That's why.
呀，那是等你长大呀。So he just reborn his new life. He just looking this beautiful woman and then bullshit. Yeah. So 就像一个女孩看到医生那么英俊，也是一样哭啊。
And the girl baby see the doctor so handsome, so
Yeah.
she's crying too.
总是要等吧。
Because we have to wait.
你必须看到你自己长大吧。
You have to watch yourself growing older.
Yes， 不能是用想象的，
You cannot use only
用哭也没办
imagination.
法。
Crying doesn't work. Just have to wait.
Wait for what?
等什么？
等你的那鸟长大，
Wait for your dick to grow bigger.
等你的鸟毛长高长
No,
大。
I mean, yeah, fingers up the pussy, tongue in the mouth, you know, fuck.
England mind, he likes to wait.
Fuck off with your England mind. I mean, planet Earth mind, yeah, planet Earth mind.
英国的头脑好吗？不要英国头脑。
Giving the mic. Oh, no.
Oh my god！
Yeah, fucking hell, yeah. I mean, dream on. What to say?
只好继续做梦。
你要学习小孩子，他从小就懂得说，如果去拨他，慢慢拨他，动他，从小他就会去摸那个东西。他说赶快长大，赶快长大。他至少去摸他自己，他不是去摸别人的。
You have to learn from those little kids because at least they know they have to touch their own stuff every day, and so the stuff, the dick will grow bigger because they don't touch other people's.
Yeah.
They touch only themselves.
呀，你总不能去摸大人的吧？
They cannot touch the grown-up's dick and hope their own dick can grow.
要活得真实一点。
So be real
Yeah.
to yourself.
有一天，一个10岁的小孩子要出去上课的时候，看到他妈妈在那边脱光衣服在摸自己，我需要一个男人，我需要一个男人。
One 10-year-old boy, before he went out of the home to the school, he saw his mother naked in her bedroom, touching herself and saying, "I need a man. I need a man."
他就问他妈妈说：“妈妈，你为什么这样？”他说：“你爸爸去出海那么久，我不回来，我当然需要一个男人。”
So the boy asked the mother, "Mom, why are you doing this?" And the mother said, "Because your father is a sailor and he's away from home so long, and I need a man now. I need a man."
那小孩子上课回来，
So the boy went to school.
看到他妈妈跟一个男人在床上，
回来的时候 And when he came back from school, these boys saw the mother with a man on her bed.
他就好晃进去，
So this boy ran to his own room
他就脱光他衣服，
and took off all his
开
clothes
始摸他的身体啊，
and touching his own body
我
and
需要一个
saying,
脚踏车，我需要一个，
"I need a bicycle. I need a bicycle."
真实一点吧。
Be real to yourself.
Yeah, beauty. That's innocence. Yeah, that's innocence.
学会真实一点，不要想得太高。
So we have to learn to be real and don't.
你只是一个10岁的小孩子，不要想到你人，
Yeah,
想到脚踏车还好一点。你现在不能想你。
You are only a 10-year-old boy, so you can only think about bicycle. Don't think about women.
OK，
It's like as children, we really are who we are, yeah? You know, I watch the children in the park in the daytime playing across the road from where I live, and I see that in their eyes the light, yeah? The baby trying to give birth to the mother, it's like it doesn't fucking work. Otherwise, everyone would be waking up. Cuckoo, you know, people come and, no, forget, you know, I come and listen to your truth, yeah? I know truth, I know truth, yeah? Otherwise, I wouldn't recognise what truth is, yeah? But somehow, who I'm not is trying to fucking find who I am, yeah? And it doesn't work. Otherwise, everyone would wake up.
Yeah. 他说他会来这里，就是因为他说他其实他也知道真理，然后他会来这里，就是因为说那个不是他的那个人，所以才会这样子。
把偷的东西都给我。
So give Cuckoo whatever you stole from others.
Yeah, who I think I am is what I stole from others.
我认为我是谁，这是从别人偷来的。
呀，那给我。
So give to Cuckoo.
And I didn't steal it.
Give it to Cuckoo.
It was like it was put on me through my education and.
No. 你本来他惯着你没事，是你认同他，你在里面。
It's all right.
你认同他就是你偷。
It's all right. They put it into yourself. It's all right, but it's you identify with it.
所以你就偷。
So I'm going to stop from now.
是，他说他现在不讲话了。
这里面晚上没有讲话了。
No,
今天晚上没有讲话了，请出问题。
Anyone got any questions?
So